Hey guys, it's Eleanor. Yeah, it's a bit late. It's more than 10 p.m. and for me, I've worked all day. So it was basically the hour I want to go to sleep. But you know what? Just before I checked out on PokerStars and I saw a nice game going on. Pot limit Omaha 25.50 with some ante. And we do have a couple of players like theHoboKing that is playing at low stake for him. Usually it's more like 50 to 100. So for him it's downgrading to 25.50. And Vroom that is also a reg. The others I don't know them that much. That one I don't know. Malta, maybe it's a new buy. Flat cat. Try to find that. Flat cat on PokerStars. Link. Don't know the guy. Let's see on Poker Pro Lab, on iStakeDB, and a few other sites. Well, he wins. He's a winner. 100,035. Yeah, 135,000. Well, good. Okay, let's see. Versus. Yeah. What the fuck is he doing with $500 on that table? He's working. Is a short stack game or what? Backdoor spade are kicking in. Straight for Jack Queen. Possible flush with the third spade. I have to change that chair. I have to change that one. Okay. Big cards usually favors the pot opener. Not always, but most of the time we credit the one that opened the pot with the bigger cards. Queen 9 for a straight, 9-7 another straight, the spades. So those with a rundown like king, queen, jack 9 or something like that. The spades have a strong hand. HoboKing disconnected. Oh no. I'm surprised it does not put another 235, because if this one is coming in the end, you don't want that guy to have some chips. Bon. theHoboKing Kzzon. It is common at PLO to have a pot opener and a 3-better in order to have the others throw their hands away since the action is not closed. They look at their cards and say, if you 4-bet, then we lose our money, or we must go all in, and we don't want to invest that much with a so-so hand. As soon as the board pairs, the chances of the full house are real. So, because they have 4 cards in hand, unlike let's say at Texas Hold'em, the value of a flush or a straight go much lower as soon as the board pairs, because what you want is the nuts or the near nuts at that game. Not only a good hand. You don't want a 9-high flush, you want the ace-high flush, or maybe the king, but you don't want a 10-high flush and then invest your whole stack in that. Bring it closer a bit. It will be easier for you to hear me. So here you do not count on a flush to win since it's already paired. Oh. Multiplayer pot. I was hoping for more action, but well. Flat call again. Sorry guys, it's already late for me. Multiple straights. Ace queen, queen 9, 9 7. He's telling I got it. I don't know the history between these two, but the small bet like that, 300, 25% of the pot or something similar. That sort of blocking bet, it does not work very much at these levels. Okay, you see it was written resume here. There is a new feature on PokerStars, which is when one guy is all in, you have the possibility, let's say, of cashing out for the value of your hand. So if your hand has 55% chances to win, then you can take 55% of the pot. However, you must pay 1% extra rake when you do so. So that form of insurance costs you extra rake. In the long run, that makes PokerStars collect more rake. The more rake is better bullshit. And on the other hand, it's good to cut the variance a bit if you agree to lose an extra percent of the value of most of your pot when you're all in. I think it's worth it when you are in the extreme. It's not worth it when you're in the extreme, but when you're close to the 40 to 60%, maybe you want to cash out. Lose a bit, but it depends. In absolute, it's never good to pay an extra rake. However, if you want to finish your session ahead and build some confidence and you know the drill, then it's good to pay that little 1% extra, to give that extra 1%. But these guys, they don't need. You don't need to cut the variance much because they are playing for 100,000 a year, and they all have huge bankroll basically. So sorry. I'm doing some wood check right now to stay there and say, okay, let's take another 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Clubs, hearts, and of course with something like 4 something, 4 3, 4 5, 4 6, 4 7, ace 4, you have a straight. So the guy is not afraid. He said, I've got it. The other, I believe you. Then he has played much Oldham tournaments, and with decent results. Huh. Flat Cat has revived for 5,000 for the max, basically. And he was started to play his small stack strategy. Well, we have a paired board. No flush possible, no straight possible. Isn't it great? I don't like that small bet. Maybe he's fishing the guy. Oh, come on. Raise if you got the balls too. Queen full of 6. And yeah, whoa. Queen full of 6. Queen full of 10 was the nuts, and queen full of 6 was the second nuts. You got the third queen, and he was too shy. Wow. Was afraid of a queen 10 on the other side. Somebody will get a reputation of a very, very tight or a knit player. So far, he's playing a lot of Oldham, but not much Omaha. He has played High Roller Club in June of this year. WCOP. Wow, he's playing them all. Daily Supersonic on 12,000. Man, he's playing a bunch of tournaments. A bunch of Oldham tournaments. Big and small pot. You see here in the lower part, big and small pot. Yeah. Yeah, I've noticed the guy he's not accustomed to play PLO. You see these two here? They are not making much noise so far. Everybody want to mix up with that guy. Let's be the fish on the table. On this actual table, we mean, of course. For once, you bet the whole pot. What do you think? Everybody run away? Are we going to show the quad? No, I'm not showing. Two-thirds of the pot, roughly. Yeah, pow! Let's go, Dennis. Running it twice. Holy fucking shit. Full house. Good night. Either at overpair, flush draw, got shot. Wow. Queen 4. Now, are they cashing out? Well, you see, one cashed out. Thank you. 2,000. Of course, it will go all in next card. There will be only 1,000 left here if he is not showing. Of course, big cards favor the opener, like Ace, King, Queen, Jack. You see the type of rundown that are working well to complete a straight here. The opener will not open with 2-2-3-3 or 4-4-7-7. All spades. You don't have a fucking spade in hand. It's not like Texas Hold'em because there are 3. Most of the time the guys are honest. So one is betting for his 2 pairs and the other I have the flush path. Okay, bye bye. There is not a lot of bluffs on that type of flop. Because if you don't have spades in hand, others have more chance, of course, to get some spades in their hand. You can do a bluff if you have, let's say, a single ace or king of the color, because the opponent might think, I don't have a nut flush, and he's betting like he has one. But if you don't have any blockers, forget that bluff. The 4th spade is a great card here. Anyone is less likely to have a flush, and if you have one, the chance that your opponent got a bigger flush are decreasing rapidly. Lost on the river. We had a good rap for the straight and pop full house. She took back some cash. She has lost earlier against Room. Trying to squeeze the opener. Cold call. Interesting. She wants to go all in. Let's build the row plus a pair. Something like that. If you have something like King, Queen, Jack 10, then you complete the straight with an 8, a Jack, a 10, a Queen, and maybe you have the chance to complete the flush or on a runner or second pair. That is enough to put pressure on the opponent. Now we can see flushes or straights. Ace 10, 10, 9, 2 clubs. Cold call here, Danny. Wonder what he is calling with like that. Mid pocket pairs, mid red down, 5, 7, 10, Jack. Well, it's not a great hand, to say the least. Well guys, there is not enough action on that table, I'm sorry. I was hoping for much more from Room and Danny, but for some reason card was not kicking in, so I'm going to hit the sack, say a good night, and we are going to see more PLO or Hold'em tomorrow, okay? See you later.